What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be doing a cash envelope stuffing, so feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And also, just a little bit of knowledge, I am getting out of a cold, so if you guys just see me, take pauses or like breaks, it's to catch my breath, okay? So this will be paycheck number 1 for April of 2025. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna cash stuff my sinking funds along with my cash envelope wallet, okay? All right. I think it's been maybe like 5 to like 6 days that I haven't recorded, which has been like a little break, but I'm trying my hardest to jump back into it. So, yeah. All right. First things first, we are going to go ahead and take out the money that I took from the bank. I believe it was yesterday. Yeah. Okay. I went through the ATM just because I'm having, or I don't want to have much contact with people. So, ATM it was. So I have here a total of $410. Okay. Let me put that on the side. Now, you will see some money here, and that's because I've been sick. Everything has kind of taken a step back, and I did not go grocery shopping. I have not put gas in my car. I have to do that. And I have not deposited this money that was given to me by my sister for some elf moisturizer that I bought for her. Okay, so, but the good news is I received a $25 gift card. Yay! For my job. I received it yesterday. It was for Easter, so I got 2 gift cards now. Dunkin' and a ShopRite one. All right, let's go ahead and close this out. And this is my planner. It's a 7x9 planner. Super cheap. I got it over at, I believe, Marshall's for like 10 bucks. So, you see, I did my little tally. This was for the bank. All right. So, I have my breakdown here for how much money I'm going to put in each thing. By the way, if you guys are interested in getting physical sticker planners, feel free to go ahead and get them. They're down below over at the Suns and Roses shop. So, yeah. Let's see. Where is my paycheck one? Okay. So here is the breakdown of how it all went down. Let me actually get up to zoom you guys in. Hold on. All right. So I got paid a total of $1,230. I do get paid bi-weekly. My gym membership was $27 and that was transferred. My Geico car insurance, it's taken out automatically from my Capital One credit card, and then I'm gonna go ahead and transfer that money to pay it off, you know. In my cash wallet, I'm gonna be putting $210. I am paying off $442 from my Capital One credit card. My cash stuffing will consist of $200, and I paid $200 towards my student loans. So I kind of like to color code it. So the green ones are, physical cash that I'm taking out, and the orange ones signify, moves that are being done internally. I hope it makes sense. So, or actually things that need to stay within my Bank of America credit card. Sorry, debit card. This was actually a transfer. So, yeah. I don't edit my videos. So if you guys hear, cough here or cough there, then, well, you guys know why. All right, now let's go ahead and get to the cash stuffing, which is the fun part and the part as to why you came here today. Oh gosh, this is thick. Okay. All right, so first things first, I need to zoom you guys out because you guys are too sticking close to me right now. All right, I'm gonna put this in my lap. Hold on. But first, let's go ahead and put this all pretty. And I got good news, you guys. But like I said, I've been under the weather, so I have not at all have gotten even like a chance to record. Okay. Fair warning, I told you guys I will be coughing, so yeah. The good thing about it is that there's nobody home, it's just me, so there's no other noises that you guys will hear, except my voice and my cough. Okay. By the way, if you guys are watching this like during Easter, I hope that you guys have a lovely Easter. Honestly, I hope that I'm better by when Easter comes around. All right. Okay. I'm also going to be taking sips of water. Okay. All right. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 300. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 400 and 10. Okay. All right. So let me just move it down a little bit. All right. Okay. I think that by tomorrow I'll be much better and I'll be able to do more things. Obviously, this day's already completely shut for me. Aside from the fact that I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up a CVS order that I ordered, and today's literally the last day that I can pick it up. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, let me go ahead and take all of this money out of here. So that was 10 for groceries, 15 for gas, and bank, 22 for the bank. All right, let's pretend that money doesn't count, okay? We're gonna come back to it. And this money, if this is your first time ever watching, is for my savings challenge, Sunsopoly. Available down below. All right. Hold on. Okay. So for groceries, I like to allocate myself 100 bucks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 100. $50 per week. For gas, this time around, I'm actually going to give a little bit more to gas. And I'm going to give gas 40 bucks. For Tommy Pickles, which is my kitty, he will be receiving $30. So 20, 30. I was really this close of not even recording today. But I was like, girl, just do it. Like, don't cash stuff without like recording. You know, you're gonna do it anyway, might as well. But yeah. Anyway, here you have me. All right, for myself, I'm gonna give myself 10 bucks. Okay. And for laundry, I'm gonna give myself $30. And that is because I did kind of like a spring. It's not even, technically, it can't even be spring. And if it is, it's a really crappy way to go about it. Because it's been freezing cold here in New Jersey, like to the point that this morning it was snowing. So anyway, I did kind of like a declutter, and I got inspired actually by one of my favorite YouTubers here on this platform. And she was doing kind of like a keep and throw out. So I got inspired by that, and I'm like, let me go ahead and take out everything from the hangers, all my clothing. I literally have a huge bag that I left like in my mom's bedroom, because she likes to go through whatever it is that I'm gonna get rid of. And she offers, you know, really like the clothing to one of her friends to see if they want it, you know, to send to their countries or something like that. Because the clothing items that I get rid of, they're either brand new, barely even worn, or things that just don't fit me how I like them to fit me. So I give them to my mom so she can give them to her friend, so her friend can give it to her family back in, like, let's say Costa Rica or whatever the case may be. And she would send like a box to her country, you know, to people that need clothing, or like sobrinas, like nieces, nephews, or whatever. So that's what my mom does. Whatever my mom doesn't, you know, want to give to her friend, and she just says, no, you can go ahead and take this and give it to Goodwill, then that's what I do. I donate it. So yeah. You guys would be like, oh, Suns, but you can go ahead and sell it. I don't know. I feel iffy about that, you know, but anyway, so that's what I do. So that's what I did. But by me doing that and doing the whole entire cleaning out of everything, obviously I'm like gonna be getting ready for like spring-ish to come. So I like to wash my clothes before spring comes. So that's why I'm putting so much money towards laundry or laundromat. I don't have a physical laundry in my apartment building. I have to go out physically to like a laundromat and, you know, do my laundry. I know that's a lot of explanation for 30 bucks in the laundry, but that's how we get there. Okay, let's now head into my sinking funds. I don't know, sometimes I feel that I'm like super flippin' chatty, and I don't mean to be, believe me, I know. I kind of hate when like people ramble on about something, and I hate to be one of those people. I really do. Anyway, let's see. All right, so for my emergency fund, we currently have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 40, 30, sorry, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Did you guys catch that? Because I didn't. I was just counting for counting. I wasn't counting to keep in my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So there's 6. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 680. Sometimes I forget, you know, that I have to keep in my mind the numbers. All right. So 680. We're going to go ahead and put 50 bucks. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50. All right. So, yeah, it's 680. Yes, I cheat with my calculator. I don't care. Plus 50. 730. Bam, baby. Okay. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 730. Sometimes the calculator just knows what it is. All right, let's go. I'm getting my groove back on. Ooh, all right. Health. Let's see. All right. So health is going to take a beating. Not today, though. Maybe later on by my mom. Because I told her, Mommy, I called her from my job, and I'm like, Mommy, you need to make me a soup. I will pay you big bucks for you to make me a chicken noodle soup. That way when I get home, I can drink it. She's like, bet, I got you. So she went, you know, to the store, got the chicken noodle soup stuff. I came here, it was done and ready. So I know that this is going to take a beating when she comes back home. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put 10 bucks for my health. And you might be thinking, oh my God, but she's your mom, sons. Like, what the heck? Why is she like charging you? It's her time. It's her money. And it's her labor of love. So you have to be respectful enough to, you know, to be like, thank you for doing this for me. Here you go. Take some money. So, yeah. All right. So 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 160. I don't know yet how much money I'm going to give her, but I just know that I'm going to give her some money. So, yeah. All right. Cart maintenance. We got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 60, 61. Oh, shoot. Man, I did it again. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61. Okay, 161. Sorry. All right, we're going to put here 20 bucks. There you go. So 161 plus 20 is 181, right? Yep, 181. Listen, I don't want to count it all over again. It's dreading. Okay. Parents. See if we can do some damage and change some stuff. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So parents is going to receive 5 bucks. So now parents is going to have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Tommy Pickles, his emergency fund. He's going to get 25 bucks. So that's 25. Let's put it all pretty. Let me actually exchange this. Maybe you can exchange another 5. Another 10. Let's put the 10s here. 5s there. There you go. All right, so Tommy Pickles now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 182, 83, 84, 85. So $185 is what Tommy has. All right. The kids. Niece and my nephew. They're going to go ahead and get 10 bucks. They're now going to have 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50, 1, 52, 53, 54, 55. Let me take a sip of water because my throat is dry. Okay. We're back at it. All right. Birthdays. We're going to go ahead and give it a 10. Now we're going to have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 90. 90 bucks for birthdays, and the next birthday that's coming up is mommy's. Yeah. All right, holidays. 10 bucks. We now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 120 for holidays. All right, let me get up because I want to see if I'm recording. Yes, she is. All right, she's Gucci. Gucci with the ice cream. All right. So which one did we do? We did holidays. All right, month ahead. For month ahead, we're actually going to give it a big number. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50. We're going to give 50 bucks to month ahead. Let me put it in here all pretty. Okay. All right, now we're gonna have 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 400, 20, 30, 45, 50. 450. 450. That's a lot. I don't know why, but in the back of my mind, I thought that it was only going to be $400. I'm not mad at it, but I'm just like, damn, girl. All right. I guess 450 it is. I'm not mad at it. But for some reason, I thought that it was just going to be like an even number. You know what I mean? Anyway, 450 for a month ahead. All right, my birthday. Obviously, we're going to go ahead and put a 5. And my birthday has 110, 5, 10, 15, 20, 120. Beach will receive 5 bucks. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. All right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. 75 bucks. All right, and clearly we have no money left. So that's all, folks. No, I'm just joking. Don't you dare leave. First and foremost, if you made it this far, drop down below the word beach or a little palm tree or something palm or tree related, okay? Let me know that you guys made it this far, all right? So next, we have tech. I've been rethinking. You guys know how I wanted to get that microphone, the fluffy one, the DJI one, you know, the cool one that all those YouTubers have, and that I got kind of like the knockoff, and this was actually terrible quality. This was like $7, so I can't complain. But I don't know, I've been rethinking it, and I don't know if I want to dish out $60 or like $100 for that microphone, DJI. So I don't know, I'm like iffy now about it because that's a lot of money. Anyway, currently I have in tech 30 bucks. We're gonna leave that there, okay? All right, now I know you see it because I'm gonna zoom you in. Hold on, don't you dare leave. I gotta put this, hold on, one sec. All right, let me zoom you in so you can see the little note written over here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, okay. So, here's it. Don't be looking at my stuff like that. No, I'm joking. All right. So, here's the thing. Yes, for 6, I want a jackpot. Ding, 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 ding. And nobody was around me. I know. Now, I went to the casino with my mom and my friend. They went their own separate ways. I went my way. It's fine. And I actually played a machine that I had played before once or twice maybe. And this machine had like a bunch of butterflies. Point blank is, I am down literally to my last $52, okay? And tell me why, but something in your girl's head, aka me, tells me, you know what? Don't just bet $1. You're not getting nowhere. Go ahead and do the big bucks and go ahead and bet $2.50 per, spin or whatever. You guys, when I tell you I do the 250 and I go like this, pew, bing, 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 free play, okay? And if you guys are not familiar with what that means, free play means that the machine itself is going to play for free a bunch of, times. Point blank is, I got a total of, I believe, how many free spins? I would like to say 123 free spins at $2.50 per spin. When I tell you that ish went crazy bananas would be an understatement. The whole entire screen filled in with wilds, meaning I got the whole, it was crazy. And the fact that there was nobody around to see me was even more insane, because as the, spins finished, literally everything went like, pew. Look, you see, I'm like so excited that I shook my bottle. It said, call attendant, you just won the jackpot. Guess how much money I freaking won? $1,629 and some change. If you don't believe me, and after you watch this video, go to my posts, because I'm going to post it right after this video, okay? And I'm going to show you guys the screen, because I literally, I was in shock, but at the same time, I'm like, holy cow, let me just take a quick photo, right? So I took a photo. That's the photo you guys are going to see on my post. My community tab post. So I was like, oh my God. First thing that came to my stinking mind, you will be like, yeah, no. The first thing that came to my mind was like, mother, now they're going to flipping take the money away from me. They're going to charge me taxes, because after it hits $1,000 threshold, if it's $1,000 or more, you're going to get bombarded with taxes from federal, from state. So I'm like, oh my God. Like, honestly, sometimes it's better to win a jackpot less than $1,000 than like over $1,000. And you might be thinking, girl, you crazy. What the F? No joke. Because I've hit in jackpots before. I don't know if you guys remember this, but like in 2022, I hit a $13,000 jackpot and they took in taxes like over $5,000 from me. So, not gonna lie, and it was literally all thanks to my flipping ebook, my affirmations ebook. You guys can find it down below. I sell it over there on my Paycheck website. It's done wonders for myself, for people. It's not a plug, but I'm literally telling you that's what I used, right? Okay. So I do my affirmations, whatever. Point blank is, I'm looking around. The attendant comes through. He's like, hi, ma'am. Is this your first time winning a jackpot here? I'm like, yes, it is. Okay, we're going to need your information. So he takes my my ID card or whatever. Now, at the same time, I'm looking around because I'm like, oh my God, where's my mom? Where's my friend? They're nowhere to be found, right? Okay. Am I still recording? Okay, I am. So they're nowhere to be found. And I'm like, oh shoot, should I tell them? Should I literally like keep it to myself and not say anything? But then I'm like, no, because then my conscience is gonna like eat the hell out of me, right? Okay. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play the flippin' millionaire. There's a reference to this. Literally a few days ago on Netflix, there's this show called The Millionaire where like literally you have to shut your mouth so that people don't find out that you have $1 million, right? So I'm like, I'm not gonna tell them squat at all. What I'm gonna do instead is, instead of me, spreading the wealth to them, I'm gonna go and buy them each a gift and then tell them afterwards that the fact that I won a jackpot, right? So I'm like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Literally, the guy comes with the money. I'm like, okay, thank you. He comes with it. And he's like, well, do you want to take the taxes out or do you want to wait till the end of the year? What do you want to do? I go ahead and I tell him, you know what? Just take the taxes out. It doesn't matter. Just take them out. So he's like, okay. So he takes them out. He comes back with $1,000, right? He's like, here you go, ma'am. He starts going like, bam, 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 bam to me, right? I'm like, okay. So I grabbed the $1,000 and I said, you know what? Right away, I'm going to take out $400. So I take out 400 out of the $1,000, right? Okay. So I'm like, I'm just going to take them out because I just want to leave them in my bank. I don't want to touch them, nothing. I'm just going to, grab the rest. Okay. Then I find my mom and my friend. I'm literally poker face, no joke, no lie, nothing. I'm like, zip. They didn't even know. They come around, they're like, oh my God, how did it go for you? I'm like, it was okay. Completely lied to them. And I felt so bad, but you know what? F it. I don't care. Point blank is, we're about to head out. My friend's like, oh my God, let's go ahead and get some food. I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and check if they put enough food in the card. The one that you like swipe to like for your points or whatever. And guess what? I'm looking in there and I have $150 of free play. So I'm like, oh my God, did I just spit? Ew. So I'm like, oh my God, I have $150 for free. I have to use that up before we leave. They're like, oh shoot, really? I'm like, yeah. But smart me. I'm like, oh, I know how these things work. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the machine. Any little bit of money that I win, I'm gonna cash it out, and then the rest is remaining in there. Little by little, I cashed out every little win that I had in that one machine. It ended up being close to like $96 that I could change for actual cash. So the 150, in reality, I lost like $50 that weren't really mine. That was, the casinos. And I got back like 100 or 90 something dollars. Anyway, those 90 something dollars plus the money that I won from the jackpot ended up being, dun dun dun, 700. Where's my little, where did it go? Did I drop it? $775. Okay. There you go. Okay. So that's what we have here. Now, with this money, I'm going to buy two things. One gift for my mom and one gift for my friend. Okay. Now, their gifts. One of the gifts that I actually want to give my friend is worth $65, and that is a safety box. Yeah. And that safety box literally is because, he was like living with somebody and he wasn't like really trustworthy. So I want to give him that security of being able to put away his money somewhere so that he doesn't feel the need, to be worried about it being stolen or something like that. So that's $65, and it's also his birthday. So I'm going to bring both together and give him a really good gift. So I'm going to give him the safety box and also an accordion to put all his documents in because he doesn't have one. So I think that's like $100 easily, I think. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see. So 100 minus 65, 35. And the accordion, I think it's maybe like $12. So 35 minus 12, that's $23. Okay, now for my mom, for the longest time, my mom has been wanting to get a desk. But not any type of desk, but the desk that I have, like literally like this one. Because this one is actually foldable. Like, I can fold it and you can take it out anywhere. And I know that she needs one because she needs a new desk for a new computer that she got from her job. And also because she likes to sew and she doesn't have like a designated desk, and she sometimes uses, you know, the dining room table, which is like circle and is super uncomfortable for her. So that's what I thought that would be like the best gift for her, to get her a desk that's foldable like this one. And this desk cost me actually 50 bucks. So with the 23 plus the 50, $73 more I need to add into here. So let's go ahead and do that. So 23, wait, did we do that right? 23, no, yeah, hold on. Okay, so 50 plus 12 plus 65. Hold on, the accordion is 12 bucks. The safe box is 65. And my mom's desk is 50. 127. All right, I don't know why I needed to put more. So 25, 26, 27. And that's going to be their gifts. I'm so excited. I'm so excited I get to, you know. Here's the thing, and I'm going to be super brutally honest with you. If I would have given them each 100 bucks, they would have blown it like that. No joke. And I love them to death. Believe me, I do. But they literally would have seen like 5 minutes of it and then completely forgotten about it. So I'd rather give them something physical that they can remember than money that literally goes through, you know, their fingers. So personally, I think I'm doing a great job by getting them something physical. So there you go. $127 for them. Okay. So $775 minus 127. $648 is what I'm left with. Okay. Oh, I'm still recording. Cool. All right. So what I've decided to do is we're going to give some money to my emergency fund. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. So how much money did we say we had here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 500, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 600, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $730. So hold on. I don't have anywhere. Literally, out of all the little stinging papers that I don't have not one. Sorry, I gotta get a tissue. Okay, so 648. We said we had here 730, so 1,000 minus 730. $270. That's how much money we're gonna put here. 200. You know what? How about we do this? This is gonna sum up. Excuse me. This is gonna sum up to 1,000. So let me take a drink of water. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. All right, you got $1,000 here, you guys. Put it all pretty. Can you believe I completed my emergency fund with Casino One Money? Woohoo! If you made it all the way out to right now, comment down below emergency fund. Yay! All right, let's see. So 648 minus 270. 378. That's how much money we have remaining here. We gotta put it all pretty. Am I going back to the casino anytime soon? Nope, I'm not. All right. Should we put some to health? Oh my gosh, should we put it all to the Gilberts? I don't know. I feel weird. Should we? Nah. Should we? Nah. Okay. My Tommy. How much money does he have? Month ahead. That's my next important one. I think we had 450 here, remember? 200. 300. 400. 450. Okay. Let's go ahead and put 50 bucks here. Now we're going to have $500 in month ahead. Why do I have this all backwards? Pero mijita, colabore. A ver, pues, okay. All right, 500. 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 300, 20, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Ay, María, mira eso. Bueno, you know what? 500. You guys know. Because you guys saw me. Trust. Just trust. Okay. This is an awfully long video. I did not mean for this video to be this long. But you know what? F it. Alright. Let me take this. I don't know. Should we put some for my birthday? No, you know what the next one should be? For Christmas, yes. All right, we need some money for Christmas, so that's holidays. So we have in holidays 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put 100 for holidays. So now holidays has 220. Birthdays. Yeah, we need to fill this one up too. So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put 100. So now birthdays has 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 85, 90. Let me put another 10. Nope, sorry. How much did we say? 90? Shit. Sorry, I don't mean to curse. 100, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. So I just need $10 more to make it 100. So now we have $200 for birthdays. Okay. We put in a bunch. Kids, now we're good with them. Tommy, my parents, cart maintenance, health. Well, we do know that we're going to take a beating for health. The cart maintenance is important too, because I need to get an oil change. Not anytime soon, but you know, in the near future. Let's go ahead and put $40 for cart maintenance. Well, let's see how much we actually have here. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 81, 181, 180. I took out the 1. 190, 200. All right, cart maintenance now has $200. Okay. And we have a little bit money remaining. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. We have close to $99 remaining. I'm gonna take 40 bucks for myself. Let me take 20 bucks for laundry because I also want to wash my comforter. I actually want to get Tommy a thing of treats. So I think that's maybe like 10 bucks. Okay. Should I get myself fun things for groceries? Nah, I'm actually trying to lose weight. We should do the savings challenge. Listen, I don't think I have enough time to go ahead and roll the dice. So we're going to put for my savings challenge is a total of 25 bucks. Okay. Just because I don't want this video to be like longer. So let's pretend that we played and we put in there 25 bucks. All right. Okay. I like all the categories that my money went towards. I really do. All right, and we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4 bucks, and this will be going into Gilbert. So let me grab my piggy bank. 1 sec. All right. Was it a really lucky thing? Abso-flippin'-lutely. I really love how I dispersed my entire money. You know, I was able to fulfill my emergency fund, which I'm super flippin' thankful and grateful for. Okay. Bring this down. Oh, okay. This cash is coming with me to buy their gifts for both of them. Hopefully tomorrow I can do that little vueltita and go and buy that for them. All right, now this money here, these 40 bucks are gonna go back to the bank because like I mentioned earlier, I paid with my credit card for something for my sister and it was about like 30 something dollars. However, she gave me a tip and I think it was like $4 or $5 more just for going to the store and getting that for her. It was e.l.f. Moisturizer for her face. So I got her like a total of 4 and she paid me that much. So I'm going to pay off my credit card with this. So this is going back to the bank. We got $5, $6, and $7 remaining. I'm actually going to put that how about we put it for, I gave Tommy some, I gave myself some. I gave laundry some. I think with groceries, I'm good. And gas too. We're gonna go ahead and put these extra $7 for my savings challenge. So in total for my savings challenge, I'm putting in 32 bucks. Okay. All right, and that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for coming along. I hope that I'll see you guys on my next one. Thank you so much for coming through. And if you made it all the way to the end, feel free to go ahead and drop down below a purple heart. And I'll see you guys on my next one. Have a good one. Don't forget to go ahead and check out the Suns and Roses shop for any stickers or budgeting things you may need. And I'll see you guys there. All right, have a good one. Bye.